Greetings from the Oracle of the Rushing Winds. I'm your Oracle of Swords with your daily for Jupiter's Day. Give us this day our daily. It is the 15th of May, born on a Thursday. Totally. As always, I'm ever so grateful to connect once again. I ask that our guides of the highest, most brilliant, divine white light protect me, protect us as I channel and interpret. Give us this day. Thank y'all so much. I know things, I don't know if y'all care, but they're, I'll be moving along this summer and very mobile, very nomadic. Anyway, what's your oracle for your Thursday? What's good, party folk? We are calmly approaching the last quarter moon. The moon is in Sagittarius for half the day, and then it'll slip into Capricorn. So business Friday, right? Business casual Friday. Okay, for you, wow, look, I just recorded a collective message on the Mile High Priest channel. It is a lot about psychic power. This moon does, it covers more psychic ground than anything. It covers more the upper chakras, the higher chakras. So this psychic card 48 from Sacred Symbols Oracle implies just that your psychic awareness is, whether it's elevated, whether you've learned about your level of psychic ability, whether you are applying awareness in many new ways, many different senses of yours are heightened, and you also realize that a lot of other folks are like naturally connected as well. I really don't like how my mouth is so clicky. Like, what the? Anyway, I do want to explore that a little bit more, right? That is the Vesica Pisces symbol, so it naturally also, you could have been triggered. The same old storyline that every tarot reader, I'm being facetious, obviously, but it's like you met your mirror, your match, and that implies a lot. It implies that you believe in soulmates, you believe in projection, and you believe in healing emotionally, mentally, and bodily, physically. Like, you believe in healing the mind and the spirit and the soul, the heart, through relationships. Or you could be coming into that idea. You maybe never supposed that this was an aspect of you, and maybe you saw it on TV, or you've heard it on YouTube, or you stumbled upon the tarot community. You stumbled upon this side of the tarot, or this side of the YouTube wormhole, right? Anyway, wow, we do have Seven of Pentacles, and that's been in the vibration. So it's like really taking a hard look is the way I see it. Like, really studying what you want to grow. Maybe, again, you were like going about your daily, going about your way, and all of a sudden you come to this potent, heightened self-awareness and a form of intelligence that you never knew you possessed. Something is triggered within you, whether it was a former lover, a ex-partner, or even a new partner, or in the midst of all that shuffling, here you are, you're going about your way, you're going about your day, and then now you're like, wait a minute, like there's a halt, right? Because it was like what you had seeded, you had tilled the land, you've tilled the land, you seeded, you germinated, you dug deep, and you planted the seeds, right? But now you're like, wait a minute, is that really what I want to grow? So you're in the Four of Cups zone, right? Very psychic, card, the moon in Cancer, and you're applying it in a practical manner. Look at you. The King of Swords will not leave us alone. The King of Swords is here, scorpionic. It is traditionally Aquarius and Libra, or I'm sorry, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, but we do have hints of the fixed signs. So Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. You're very intelligently aligned mentally and psychically. You are intelligently aligned. Emotionally, you are coming to an understanding of emotional intelligence and how to actually apply it now, right? So it could very well be that you were just going for something and all of a sudden you're like, wait, I don't know if that's truly what I want, but you're able to also acknowledge these two cards back to back, your level of intelligence and how to apply it. So you're not only the experience, you're also manifestation in real time. You're like realizing how to center your focus, how to center your mind so that you can psychically connect to what you're trying to manifest in reality. So it goes even further back. It goes before you intellectualize it, before you visualize it, before you start to feel it. Now you're cutting away through desires, the lower chakras, right? You all of a sudden realize, being the King of Swords, how potent you are intellectually, intelligently. You're very secure. There's no way anyone can bring you down, no matter if you grew up with nothing or if in you growing up with nothing, you made something and you lost it. And now you're recovering, you're back at it, you're back on top. Even through all that, you've come to a realization that you know and understand now what loss is. You're intelligent enough to recommit and reacquire, right? And so you know how to gain. And in all of that, you come to an even more refined state of being and state of mind and state of heart. You're like, I don't feel insecure at all. Like, why was I going for that? Well, now you understand. Psychic awareness takes time, right? It looks like you may give something up, but this is really the gist of the Thursday reading, is give yourself some time to figure it out before you cut them loose, right? Before you cut yourself loose. It's almost like, hey, you've started something, you realize you don't really want it. But what does that mean for the level of understanding? Though you may be thinking that you could easily cut away, right? The Hangman, Neptune energy, you've come to this refined intellectual and emotional understanding. You've made the connection. But now you also have to see it through. You also have to honor that in the steps that you took to germinate, to create, you've started something. Okay, so there's that aspect that you are not just you on your own in this field. When you've manifested it into reality, that means it involves others, right? So that means slow, take it easy, right? Wow, I love it. Look, 3 of Cups. It's like you're coming back to a mentality of, what do I really love, right? You go from the 4 of Cups, this discontentment, this what have I done, to, oh, I have to let go of that. Why am I doing that? And then here comes the real love, right? The soothing of the mind. Not so fast, King of Swords. You gotta also make sure that you're treating people fairly, that you're, uplifting people, as well as letting people know when you have to let them down, why you have to let them down, why you have to put certain things down, right? And though you may have started something very rapidly, you're working on something else. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and the Chariot. Your direction, your will changes, okay? There is all of a sudden support for you to chip away at something differently, turn your attention to what is actually working as part of your craft. So it's like, it's almost like you were so caught up in saving money for this specific thing. This is just an example. And then all of a sudden you're like, never mind all the money I have saved. I don't want to buy that thing anymore because there's something else that is really captivating, and it's really like meaningful in a way where all your senses are like fully on, and you've suddenly logged into this creative, like new way of seeing a not heartless, not just attaining, right? King of Swords. Now you're working with this kind of God-willed direction, this God-directed will. It goes both ways at that point. So card 48 is psychic, right? This is a time of great awakening. You now have access to greater wisdom that is beyond your human eye, beyond what the human eye can see. Okay, see the sacredness in your visions. Pay attention to your dreams and the symbols that are repeating as messages. Maybe in your travels, you're realizing there's this like other beauty that you're accessing. Meditate on the symbol when you want to expand your healing, creative dreaming, and psychic abilities. Okay, two intersecting circles means fish. Okay, how very godly. You are extremely blessed. Love it.